good Saturday, everybody. I know it's a day late to get this vlog up. Usually trying to do Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. But Friday, well, it could have been exciting. Both basketball teams, boys and girls, killed who they're playing. Killed Gentry. But I knew more stuff could be happening today. And this one, it's Saturday, maybe going up Sunday. So we'll try to get everything back online Monday. But, so, state cheer competition was today. Brooks Brash's first birthday party was today, and it may snow tonight for the first time in this year. Now, we say snow. In Arkansas, snow is like, we get excited if they say it's going to. They'll cancel school if there's like, I don't know, a quarter of an inch, maybe a dusting. It's because we have no road equipment that'll do anything. Especially up in the hills, where in the small districts that we live in. There was a year, 3 years ago, when it snowed a lot, but it wasn't even that big of a deal. But the problem was everybody got out and drove on it, and the highs like never got out above like 25 for like a week straight, and it like compacted it and turned it into ice, and none of the road crew stuff could get it off because we have no good equipment to get all the snow off. Like the salt brine they put down didn't do anything, so it just kept packing down, getting thicker and thicker ice, and buses couldn't drive on it at all, so we were out like a whole week there, which I'm not gonna lie, was kind of great. But hopefully, if it does snow any tonight, we'll show you what we call in Arkansas snow, much of nothing. But it doesn't cancel school because we have 2 days left of testing, 1 day of getting grades in, and then we're done. It can snow all at once too in the spring, but we're almost done with this semester, and we just need to get it over with all at the same time while we can. So we'll let you know how the cheer group does a little bit. And I'm about to go to the gym, and we'll see if it snows. Got back from the gym. Wasn't too bad. I like Saturdays and Sundays because nobody's there on Saturdays and Sundays because they'd rather have a life, which is something that I've given up on a long time ago. But I was playing video games, and I've talked about this with some of the students at school of how I can't be mean on video games, and on comments, if I comment on somebody else's video or I comment on the photo, it's like I feel, especially with comments, that I'm talking directly to that person. They're guaranteed to read it, and that it's me talking face to face to that person, which is probably how people should feel when they do comments and stuff on people's videos or anything that they're talking about, that they're doing it face to face. But a lot of these millennials and a lot of these younger kids, how bad is that? I just said younger kids, and I'm not talking about myself. They don't have that filter online. They just don't care, and they don't think there's ever going to get back to them, so they can comment hateful stuff. And on video games, I was talking with I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption, getting ready for the next one to come out next year, and I can't be the bad guy. I can't be the person that just goes into a town and shoots everybody up and robs a bank and ties people up and puts them in front of trains and just play that way. I can't. I feel too guilty, and I know that nobody else in the world would ever know that I did that, but I would know. And it's not frustrating. It kind of is, because some of the games, if you were playing it as an evil guy, it's a new way to play it. I played it through as a good guy and got a great honor or whatever, but it's just different. Anyway, I kind of wish sometimes that, especially in high school, that kids had more guilt when they're commenting on people's stuff. But that may be something we talk about in the spring with Stuco starting a campaign. And I don't know. Well, whatever. Brittany went to the gym. I'm with Xander. He's watching George, as you'll see him. Came back to get this camera and just started talking. So, lights out. He freaks out when he starts George. Starts to see it, and he loves it. And so, we're going to need to get a clip of that. Hopefully today. I don't know. It might be tomorrow. Or next couple of days. About him reacting to when George is coming on. But here, you like George, Bubba? You watching some George? Huh? What you watching? What you watching? What you watching? You like George? Yeah. So Brittany's going to get food after the gym, and then it's like, I don't know, almost 6:30ish, and then nothing started yet. I'll have to look on the radar to see if it's getting close. I really don't think it's gonna do any kind of snow, which, I don't know. I'm really wanting snow this year, but just not until next semester. So Brittany just texted. She's still getting the food. Well, you really can't see anything anymore. And she said it's snowing. So let's see how. Well, then she probably just heard her text. So probably just talking about food now. Wow, you can't really tell. I guess you can see a little bit right there. It's a lot. Let's try to get somewhere else. It's snowing pretty good. It's not sticking yet. Well, it is snowing all right. Oh, you can really, okay, maybe. There we go. No. Wow. It's really kind of coming down. Let's go out front and see if we can see it out there. Brittany's probably texting, want to know what I want to eat. Oh, let me grab that and we'll go outside and see if we can see anything. Brittany can't get out of her, well, she can get out of her car, but she can't drive because the windshield is kind of snowed over. And so we're gonna go out front and see if we can see anything. You'll probably see both. You'll see me filming, and then we'll throw in Brittany's here in a second. Lord. Can't really see anything. That's kind of slowed down anyway. Yeah, we'll use Brittany's footage because it's too dark here at the house to be able to see anything good. Got a little bit on me, and it's definitely cold enough. It was in the 30s earlier today. Like this morning it was 57 when I got up. By noon it was 37. By 2 it was 31. And right now, let's see. Right now, 23 and cloudy. So, snow in view. Okay, see radar. See all that? You can't really see much. There's a big band. So there's a huge band of snow. Yeah. Huge band of snow. This thing really sucks at focusing, don't it? Alright, so there's us, and there's a big band of snow coming. They don't show anything on us yet. That thing, they say it's moving fast, and so that may actually do some stuff. Now, the problem is that it doesn't really matter how much we get here in Fayetteville. It really just matters how much they get on top of the mountains in West Fork, because what happens to us is that the main roads get cleared off, but the hill roads and gravel roads that the road raiders don't ever get to them in time, and so that's what makes where we miss school. So hopefully I really don't want to miss it yet. So hopefully we just get enough to say, hey, we got some snow, and then it goes away, and then it snows all in the spring. Yeah, I don't want to get out yet. Brittany did not want to drive around because it's snowing, and it's kind of letting up already. I brought you along, so hopefully we can run into some patches of pretty good snow, or you'll be able to see what's going on here. Because we didn't want anything in our little bubble of food. We wanted to kind of drive a little farther, so we'll see if we can get some snow shots out of my trip. One thing that's been surprising, and it doesn't bode well for school, I mean, if we have any more, but it's already on the roads. Like it is on, let's see if you can see anything. You can kind of tell where I'm driving. See that on the side? It's kind of different colored. You can where people like right there in the middle. Main roads already starting to get snow on it. And I'm fine with driving in it, but buses can't. And it's hard to tell what's going on because now it's not really snowing enough to mess up my windshield and have to wipe it off. But it is snowing enough to where these roads are slick, and people on 540 have slowed down a ton. I slipped doing a turn, but that was kind of my fault. I kind of goosed it to see if it was slick enough yet. But one thing that I've learned about living in Northwest Arkansas, and it didn't do this in Northeast Arkansas, was that I don't know if it's the hills that are hollow or the sandstone or whatever's underneath it, but it doesn't retain heat well at all. And it can be cold for a few days, like maybe 3 or 4 days below freezing, or like a hard freeze on the rocks and stuff, for it to stick no problem. So it's already sticking if it snows more. That's the key. I don't know if it's gonna snow more. If I see any good things you can actually see it snowing, we'll show you, but other than that, it is a super fine snow, because it's not like you know, if it's snowing about 32, it's beautiful and it's sticky and it's great snow. It's like 20 degrees. And so it's like just pellets of snow and sleet, really. Tons of wrecks already. I've seen 2 people on the side of the road. I'm coming up and there's a lot of flashers, so we'll see what that's about. There's one already in the road. And I will say this, there's somebody else right there. I'm putting this down. There's people stopped everywhere. And I tried to slow down enough to get away from those people. And I was like, watch, I'll hit my brakes. Locking up, sliding already. So I'm gonna change mine over from auto to snow on my traction. And I'm gonna put you down, and I'm not gonna show you any snow unless I'm stopped, because it's a lot slicker already than I thought it was gonna be, which is not, again, it's not good for your school, because it's not gonna heat up any. I switched over to just do my phone for a little bit. It's easier to deal with. So the lights at here are not working on the 6th Street MLK. So I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes, not being able to go at all. Looks like I'm gonna have to go right and then come back the other way. But Brittany just showed me a screenshot of the forecast, and when I showed you earlier, that band stayed together, and it's like a rain, like it's a rain front coming through. People are going now, just running red lights, because it's obvious that they're not working. So we'll see in a second. So I don't know if you can hear it, but the snow has picked up a lot, and it's like ice almost, like it's just rain and ice because of how cold it is. You can see it bouncing off a vehicle, maybe. Let's try that angle. Not so much. It's picking up more outside, but it's pretty crazy. So you can see kind of there how well it's coming down. And it is just like ice pellets, because it's so cold. It's pretty amazing. The road is already completely covered. 540 is already almost completely covered. Not 540. Interstate 60, or the highway, is almost completely covered, and it's not snow. It's like little hail. It's ice pellets, which I don't know if that's how good or bad that is. I know it blows around more, but it's all over these roads, and it's not going to melt off. So all the hill roads. And it's really up to a point right now where it's an amount. So I think this is where we're gonna leave you. If by some chance this it accumulates a lot, I'll get out and take a video real quick right before we go to bed. But as of right now, I'm gonna go get some food, edit this all together, and throw this out there. So we will see you tomorrow. Again, I start saying that because that's the end, but we do it every, Monday to Friday now. So we'll see you Monday. We'll update you on the snow progress and see if we went to school or not. Maybe we won't have like church and they'll shut that down tomorrow, but we'll have school on Monday. I don't know, it's gonna be close. We'll see ya. So it is about 8:30 and it's actually snowing now. You can see the flakes. Let's open the door. You see it flaking? Now it's actually snowing. It was doing that ice pellets. It's actually snowing. accumulating on the ground. This is amazing to me. I'm so shocked that it's actually snowing. I mean, big flakes now. If I had to guess, no church tomorrow. Right now, 50% chance of snow, or man, it's just coming down. 50% chance of school on Monday.
It's
so
100% chance of snow.
yeah, there's a 100% chance that it's snowing right now. That's what my boobs tell me. Let's see if we can get some. Look at these flakes. I mean, those kind of suck, but you know, it's snowing. Went to Walmart, got the stuff we needed for the ugly sweater Christmas party at church. About got in a wreck. There was a person, whenever we were getting on to 6th Street, or MLK, that we got on, and then I was in my left lane, because I was going to turn into Walmart, and then they just started merging.